Who's in your circle and why should they keep you in theirs? You know, one of the reasons that we stay connected to people is because of the differences that we don't have, or the differences that we do have, and the things that we have in common. What's up? This is Elazar Medrano, and sorry, I got a little distracted there for a second, but who's in your circle and why should you be in theirs? Who's in your circle and why should you be in theirs? One of the best things that we can do to continue to grow, to continue to figure out how we're going to live our best life, is to give back to those that we surround ourselves with, to help those around us live their best life. So when you start thinking about who's in your circles, how are you giving back to them? How are you adding value to them? One of the best examples I can give you is the people that are in my circles. My inner circle at work is my team. And how do I give back to my team? Well, I find ways to continue to add tremendous value for them to keep growing in their careers. An example of that is starting next week. Next week, we start a 12-week program where they do sales trainings with one of the top sales trainers in the country when it comes to real estate. And they're going to learn all sorts of things that they may already know some of it, they might not know some of it, and they're going to keep growing and figuring out how they can apply it in their business. Another thing that we're going to do next week, we're going into our quarterly planning. So we literally shut the office down for 2 days so we can plan for the next quarter. Now, doing these kinds of things, adding value, helping the people around you develop in the ways that they're looking to develop, finding ways to help them see things differently in order for them to grow, and adding in anything that you've done, any experience, relationships, connections, resources to help them in that regard, is how you're going to build your best life. The best way to build a life that you're looking for is to help those around you rise. The best way to build the life that you want is to help those around you rise. Now, I'm super excited for what we're going to be doing over the next 12 weeks. I'm super excited to build out the next quarter with my team. But more important than that is I want to keep continuing to figure out ways to stay connected with everybody in my circles, from my teams to my family to my clients to every relationship that we have, and continue to add value. So think about that and figure out what it is that you're doing or not doing in your circles to make sure that they want to keep you in theirs. Relationships are number one. Taking care of those relationships, taking care of those people, making sure that they see the benefit of staying connected and why it's important for you to keep staying in their circles is important. And the only way that you can do that is by being your authentic self and share and add value in any way that you possibly can. Sometimes it's just a quick phone call. Sometimes it's a quick text just to say you're thinking about them. Sharing your landscaper contacts, your real estate agent contacts, your any contacts, or just to go out and have a beer and be a friend. But at the end of the day, keep adding value. No matter what, constantly add value to those that you care about most and those that you spend the most time with, because ultimately that's how your life is going to level up time and time again, because you continue to be your authentic self and not afraid to share anything and everything that's working for you with those that you care about. So again, think about that and figure out who you can call today, who you can text today, who you can connect with and add value in a way that you may not have done so in the past. Have an amazing day.